Hello everyone, my name is Rafael Moreno Shafino, and in this video I will be talking about Yasuke, Japan's first known black samurai. According to Thomas Lockley, a co-author of the book African Samurai, The True Story of Yasuke, a legendary black warrior in feudal Japan, Yasuke arrived in Japan as a manservant / bodyguard for an Italian Jesuit named Alessandro Valignano. I hope I'm not butchering that name too much. He arrived there in 1579. It wasn't until Valignano headed to Kyoto to ask Oda Nobunaga for permission to leave Japan that Yasuke and Nobunaga met. For those of you who don't know, Nobunaga was a very powerful warlord during the Sengoku period. Moving on, Lockley also commented that Yasuke could have been enslaved as a child and taken from Africa to India, where he may have become a military slave or an indentured soldier. But Lockley believes that Yasuke had most likely already become a free man by the time he met Valignano. I hope that gave you guys a rough idea about where Yasuke came from. Now let's talk about what he did in Japan. As I mentioned before, Yasuke and Valignano arrived in Kyoto to ask Nobunaga if they could leave Japan. However, this time also marked a very important turning point in Yasuke's life. In a book titled The Chronicle of Lord Nobunaga by Oda Gyuichi, a trusted aide of Oda Nobunaga during his lifetime, Yasuke was described as handsome, physically powerful, and towering 6 foot 2 inches. It was revealed that upon meeting, Nobunaga demanded that Yasuke be unclothed and scrubbed due to his assumption that Yasuke had dirt or ink covering his body. Following this, Gyuichi writes that Nobunaga ordered Yasuke to become his retainer and bodyguard. If you'd like a more visual representation of this event, there's an anime titled Yasuke that starts off with about the same story that's historically accurate for the most part, but don't go past the first episode expecting accurate information because it goes on to its own fiction story. Alright, let's continue talking about Yasuke. Something that's really cool is that in only a little over a year, Yasuke was able to rise to the rank of samurai and was even granted the privilege of dining at the same table as Oda Nobunaga himself, which alone shows Nobunaga's opinion of him. Yasuke participated in multiple battles alongside Nobunaga, the most notable of which being the Honnoji incident. This was a very important part of Japanese history, as this was the battle in which the warlord, Oda Nobunaga, passed away. This battle was initiated by the betrayal of Nobunaga's most trusted general, Akechi Mitsuhide. Mitsuhide and his army surprise attacked Nobunaga while he was staying in a temple recovering from a previous battle against enemy forces. As a result, Nobunaga and his soldiers were unable to hold out long, and the warlord eventually decided to have an honorable death and committed seppuku. Some written texts suggest that Yasuke was by Nobunaga's side at the time of his death, and, according to popular lore, Nobunaga tasked Yasuke with returning his head to his son. Unfortunately, his wish never came to fruition, as even after Yasuke rushed to the side of his son, they were still ultimately defeated by Mitsuhide's army, and Nobunaga's son, Oda Nuotada, sadly died the same day as his father. It is believed that subsequent to the Honnoji incident, Mitsuhide released Yasuke and sent him back to the missionaries with whom he arrived in Japan with. However, not much is known regarding what Yasuke did following his departure from Japan. All in all, with so many individuals making their presence known throughout Japanese history as a whole, Yasuke's mark in it may seem minuscule. Nevertheless, when viewing it from the perspective of a foreigner entering Japan and rising through the ranks to eventually become the trusted aide of one of its most powerful rulers, such an accomplishment is nothing short of incredible. Hopefully this video helped you guys understand just how awesome Yasuke was. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.